Hello friends, basically we are going to deal today with a program in which we will reverse a number using a simple while loop. It's just a very simple logic. So just these two are the header declaration stdio dot standard input output means the printf, scanf and all that stuffs are declared out in here, and the standard library stdlib, that stand for standard library. So standard library is basically some library functions which we are going to use, like I can mention out here is the atoi. Yeah, this function is basically for changing a string value into a corresponding integer value. So let's begin out, move on. See, integer int main int argc characters. Now this line, this basically many of us know about it, that yeah, this function is going to return an integer value. Now what is int argc? It's just the argument count. Since we are this program is using command line arguments, so the number of arguments fed to the program is counted in this variable. So argc is that, and argv, this v is basically a vector. Vector means array. The array in which the arguments are stored means just if we enter five numbers, then 1 2 3 4 5, in that argb1 will be 1, argb2 will be 2, like that. It's just that kind of array. Now these are the basic variable declaration which will be required in the program. Now this, as I told earlier, that atoi just moves on with the means, just it does convert the string parameters, string arguments that are passed. The means actually the arguments are passed, whatever they are in the string format, and that we need to convert into the respective data type so that the necessary calculations can be done. Now this, why are you doing this kind of checking out here, that if argc not equals to 2, see the first this thing we can leave out. Now I will explain it while when we see the output of the program. So we just move on with this. If argc not equals to 2, exit 1. Now else part we go. If yes, we have more than one argument, that means two arguments we have entered. So let's move on with it. This is the simple logic. While n is greater than 0, we are extracting the remainder, means the last digit of the number. Suppose 1 2 3 4 is there, then 4 will be extracted in r, since it is divided by 10 and the remainder is 4. So, and we, this one is basically for moving the digits towards the 10th, 100th, 1000 and corresponding more addresses, and n is equals to n by 10. This is for dividing the number n, so that the loop gets, every time the first digits are extracted, the last digits are extracted, the number of digits will be reduced, so that the necessary calculations are done in that way, and then we can print up. Now let's run out this program. We'll just save it and try to run out this program. Let's see what goes on. Now see test this test out here, this test is the first argument. This is will be stored in argv 0, and this is the argv 1. Okay, now let's press enter. See, reverse number, you can see 4321. 4321 we are getting. Let's check another number, 67439. See, it's giving 5476. So basically this test is the first argument, and this is the second argument. That is why we are checking out there argc not equals to 2, means if we are not, it is not equals to 2, means that there are not two arguments are not there, then what's the use of doing the program? Means if no input is given, then how can we expect an output? So we need to check it. That's why if there means if there are no, we don't enter two arguments, then how can we calculate the reverse and all? So that's it.